this is where film began. You know, you're just bringing it back to its birthplace.
He's been somebody that I've confided in, that I've depended on.
This is an event where we end up with hundreds and hundreds of residents.
It's a fundraiser to help support Tackle Kids Cancer.
Hi, I'm Linda McHugh. Welcome to the October edition of Fort Lee Today on Demand. Officials in Fort Lee recently broke ground for a 260-seat cinema and film museum on Main Street and Park Avenue. The Barrymore Film Center will showcase classic American and foreign films, the works of emerging filmmakers, film festivals, and film education programs for students, all in the town where the American film industry was born.
It has been a labor of love, and it's the realization of a dream that we are so thrilled that the mayor and council said yes to. And not only did they say yes to it, they fell for the dream as well.
I think this quote is quite appropriate from John Barrymore. A man is not old until regrets take the place of dreams. Today, we make the dream a reality with the first film center in the state of New Jersey, in a town where the American film industry was born.
If we didn't have the people in the background with the passion, with the commitment, with the desire, with the love of film, we would not be doing this.
I'm happy and proud to go back down to Trenton and advocate for more funding so we can have more venues like this to bring people together, and always remember the history, because if we don't know where we came from, we have no idea where we're going.
We have a robust tax credit program now that's attracting filmmakers by the bushel. We're thankful to the mayor and to all the legislators. There'll be quite a bit of new filming. So we're not just celebrating the old, but we're ringing in the new.
I have a script ready to go. Would I love to shoot part of it here? Of course. I got to get with Netflix and Amazon and, you know, and maybe Hulu, because it's definitely a streaming type variety series. And if I can sit down with them and talk them into it and show them the benefits to shooting it here, hopefully the sky's the limit.
We are celebrating the past, but we're building for the future, and we hope that a lot of future filmmakers will grow out of what we're building here today.
On September 28th, Fort Lee Today on Demand captured Deputy Chief Pat Kasane's last walkout from the Fort Lee Police Department. After wearing a uniform for his entire adult life, Deputy Kasane worked his last day as a police officer to start a new chapter of his life. We wish him the best of luck.
Fort Lee's been really good to me. It's a home away from home.
For the past year, Pat has served as my deputy chief. But even before that, he served our country as a United States Marine, and then he served for the past 28 years in the Marine Corps and the Fort Lee Police Department.
Fort Lee's going to miss a great person and a friend to Fort Lee.
Every one of you, some way, touched my life.
Thanks for coming. I appreciate it.
I retired in July of 2017, and I came here to honor Pat because it's a big deal when you retire from the police department. It's bittersweet when you go because it's a job you learn to love.
The impact that he's had on policing in New Jersey, especially in the area of schools and children, and New Jersey will never be able to thank him enough.
Pat is going to land on his feet. He's a very accomplished guy. He's a great communicator, and I have no worries about Pat. He's going to do just fine.
We'll be hearing from him again, I'm assuming.
I think we will, because he's very involved with the school system here in Fort Lee and on the state level. And he's a mover and a shaker, Pat. He's a good man.
This has become one of our most important and iconic events that we have during the course of the year.
The Health Department recently held its 24th annual health fair. More than 700 residents attended this year to learn more about health promotion and disease prevention, and to get their yearly flu shot.
I love when the whole community comes together and has fun. But also we want preventative health.
Health promotion and disease prevention programs focus on keeping people healthy. They engage and empower individuals and communities to choose healthy behaviors and make changes that reduce the risk of developing chronic diseases.
We have more vendors than we ever had here, more people than we ever had here, so it's really terrific what goes on.
We gave out at least 400 flu shots,
And we're also celebrating the Year of the Woman, Women's Health, Breast Cancer Awareness.
If you haven't gotten your flu shot yet, you can go to the health department any Tuesday between 9 and 11 a.m. and get your shot for $5. If you have Medicaid Part B, the flu shot is free.
According to the CDC, 80,000 Americans died from the flu, so come and get your flu shot.
If you didn't make it this year, you got to get here next year. It's always the first or second week in October. See you in 2019.
Close to 200 runners and walkers took part in the 3rd annual Madonna 5K and Knights of Columbus Oktoberfest. The proceeds from this year's event, which included food trucks, a beer and wine garden, and live entertainment, will benefit not only the Madonna Church, but also an organization called Tackle Kids Cancer, which is dedicated to the essential clinical care, unique support services, and groundbreaking research needed to find a cure for childhood cancer.
The inspiration behind that actually came from Brianna Lopez, who was actually the original person that we raised money for in the first Madonna 5K. They were actually intricate in helping to support her family when all those huge medical bills started coming through.
Childhood cancer gets only 4% of fundings from the government, and we need more. There's no cure, and the kids need a cure. They need to live their regular lives and just be normal kids again.
I love running. It's a talent that I thank God for every day. I just find it my responsibility to come out and support those who need some support. It's a good cause. I love the fact that we're fighting kids' cancer.
Brianna was diagnosed with leukemia in 2016. After 2 bone marrow transplants, she's now in remission, although she still struggles with the effects from the actual transplant and the chemotherapy and radiation.
Both of my parents weren't working, and without the support of Fort Lee, we couldn't have done it. I don't know how we could have went through what we went through.
It's nice to come out here and win 3 medals, but it was really just to support Tackle Kids Cancer, and it's just a nice thing to do. So
I want to say thank you so much. You guys really helped me, and please continue to support childhood cancer because it's a really big thing.
If you'd like to make a donation to Tackle Kids Cancer, which is officially sponsored by the New York Giants, go to www.tacklekidscancer.org. That wraps up our show. We'll see you again next time.